Fox 56 News, the weather authority. This is a severe weather alert.
Justin Esterly coming back in real quick because we've got a couple of stronger storms that are producing over 70-mile-an-hour wind gust potential and 2-inch hail, something that we want to keep a close eye on. Just give you a quick update because that's some pretty serious stuff too inside just a severe thunderstorm warning. It's way down in southeastern Kentucky there near Manchester at this time. You can see that here just south of Burning Springs in Clay County, north of Manchester. This right here is where we're seeing some very large hail potential. 2-inch hail possible coming out of that cell right in the heart of those really dark purples and blacks. It's just south of Burning Springs at this time, and that is one cause for concern in that cell. One other note I want to show you here is that if we go over to the velocity reading, we can actually see that there are some parts here that have the potential of some very high wind gusts. In the storm itself, we're getting radar indicated readings of 90 miles an hour. Just mainly in this isolated space, of course, but still, that is quite the wind gust. Could see that coming down to the ground a little bit. Just over Burning Springs, we're getting some radar indicated winds of much less than that. But some other pockets here could show some of those stronger winds as it goes through. So that's the cause for concern, more of an isolated instance in there. I also wanted to pop back in at the top of the 6 o'clock hour to show you the other couple storms that we still have. A couple updates coming in with that. We've got some golf ball size hail potential within this storm now just east of McKee, working its way through Jackson County and eventually trying to run into Owsley County as well as far southern portions of Lee County. This is just for the next 15 minutes, but a nice line of storms here, likely seeing in that some 60-plus-mile-an-hour winds and the chance for some of that golf ball sized hail to keep an eye on with that. And last but not least, we had that strong cell that was moving in southern Pulaski County. This also looks like it's producing some pretty significant hail potential for us here tonight, as well as seeing those gusty winds stick about. Now, this is the one that we had the tornado warning on earlier. We are seeing a little bit of rotation still within that, but it is not something that has prompted another tornado warning at this time. But we do have right here some very strong winds, maybe some weak rotation. It's on the broader side of things, so it's still a strong cell, and it's still working its way to the east at about 45 miles an hour. McCreary County now in this until 6:30, and they updated Pulaski County until 6:30 as well. So we need to keep an eye on that storm as it moves in, likely seeing some potential for some ping pong ball sized hail within that storm too. So those three storms is what we're watching. I just wanted to briefly cut back in and let you know about it before we get into the next half hour or so. We've got those storms to watch. North of the metro, nothing severe, but moving into Bourbon County here shortly, we've got a strong storm, 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, some heavy rain, and possibly some smaller hail to go along with that. And we're not quite done yet. Still a couple of cells popping off to the west. I think once this main stuff clears out, we'll have a quieter overnight, but there's more storms to deal with later on too. We've got our show coming up at 6:30. I'll have more updates then. If we get any new warnings, of course, we'll have to cut back in before then. But for now, we'll see you around 6:30.